Looking for an NFT game that is completely free to play and earn money, and can be easily played and is actually fun and challenging enough to enjoy? Look no further, we have just the right game for you. Hey guys, welcome to Step by Step Crypto, your favorite crypto channel. Here we take you step by step towards a deeper understanding of the crypto world. Today, we're delighted to present with you a brand new game called WIDILAND, which requires no upfront commitment to get started and is an easy game that includes stimulatory activities and has something everyone can play as. Before we begin, we would like to ask you all to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to ensure that you do not miss any future updates from us. Make sure you do that first, and let's get started. Do you want to learn a little more about the game? Let's get this party started. Keep on watching to know all the details. In June 2021, the NFT game began. Serious environmental crises inspired the game and its storyline. WIDILAND is set in the year 2130, when the world is slowly dying due to the toxic waste and depletion of resources. Mankind is in danger of running out of food and energy. That is why a tiny group of scientists was picked to journey to the farthest reaches of the universe in search of life. TKE 1012 was discovered and given the name WIDILAND in this narrative. WIDILAND is the narrative of an elite team of males and females searching for a new residence for mankind after the world has been seriously damaged. Natural resources have been exhausted, the environment has been contaminated, and ancient viruses have spread, eliminating the majority of humans on the Earth. They must relocate WIDILAND, a green planet similar to Earth, and establish a new society. To build and protect their new home, gamers will take on a variety of responsibilities and enjoy a variety of gameplay modes. The most efficient strategy is to save the new planet as soon as possible. The goal of the game is to discover and construct a new universe. The player must use scarce resources and tools to restore humanity in the Witty world. To win, a player must efficiently manage their resources and increase their production capability in order to enlarge their area. Farmers play a critical role in the food supply chain. They have quite a lot of expertise cultivating crops, caring for cattle, and catering, so they can cultivate areas faster, procreate faster, and sell agricultural goods for a larger profit. Miners have strong physical ability and experience mining map materials or mines, so they have more mining endurance, efficiency, and a higher probability of mining rare items. Architects are skilled constructors. They are responsible for constructing structures at Witty, such as industries, stables, and other structures. Because of the function, the development time is greatly decreased, resulting in a higher rate of upgrading goods. Character summon is a unique feature found only in WIDILAND. When two main characters decide to be together, they can make a new entity that shares their DNA and qualities. The summoned person is an NFT player who, like all other characters, can engage in all tasks in the game. However, in order to successfully summon, gamers will need to pay a little WSO fee. First chapter, Journey begins. It's all about surviving at the start of the adventure. Do you remember the story from earlier? The crew's food production is running low, therefore players must grow Witty's agriculture rapidly to replenish their supplies. Participants are required to choose from 3 character classes in Chapter 1, Farmer, Miner, and Builder. In this first chapter, players morph into one of 3 character classes in order to start a new lease on life and voyage in WIDILAND. Users can only execute tasks that require limited assets in order to gain and develop their avatars. Gamers should appreciate natural resources and use them sensibly based on the principles learned from the wrecked Earth. Second chapter, Devastation. A revolutionary new gameplay type wherein WIDILAND inhabitants must protect their homes against terrifying intruders. In this chapter, the intruders and creatures represent natural calamities and viruses that humans encounter on Earth. As a result, it conveys a signal to the user to protect the ecology and the inhabited planet. Third chapter, A New Era. The men and women of WIDILAND communicate to the space station with the help of Witty technical innovation to continue the mission. They devised a technology to transport people to a new home and resurrect the Earth, heralding the birth of a new society, the Metaverse. Significance of the NFT land. At Witty, the land, like character, is a necessary component. Farmland will be handed to the player by default. When a player has terrain, they can begin building key structures on it, including a farm, an animal farm, or a machine. What crops may be produced on the soil is determined by the land itself. According to varied surface soils, harvests, and rarity, there are up to 6 different types of land. It is easy to acquire a significant amount of NFTs by playing games or investing in the marketplace, as is typical of a CMG blockchain. Seeds. Seedlings are commercially available and are necessary for starting a farm or improving cattle. Agricultural products. Gamers can obtain harvests, eggs, animal milk, or rocks, gold, and silver by gathering mining and agricultural commodities. Products. The user can create a variety of things by merging multi-crop crops. For example, cow's milk and eggs are combined to form cheeses. Special items. These can be found at special event stores or at the chance. Players can begin playing and collecting benefits through a variety of in-game tasks after selecting avatars and lands. Activities for the characters. For farmers, there is cultivating, in which they cultivate a wide range of crops in the farm field. Before harvesting, every crop must grow for a certain period of time. Also, there's breeding. When you have the individuals with the breeder job, you can assume responsibility for them. Feeding and gathering are both important parts of the breeding process. Cooking mixing is an action that can only be performed by players who have the chef position. Cooking entails feeding multiple kinds of crops items into a machine, such as a baker or a dairy factory, and receiving the finished goods. Collecting. Users can traverse the maps with the possibility of finding various items to acquire. These objects, unsurprisingly, can be exchanged in the market and used for operations like extracting ore. Trading. The in-game market lets players trade items. Making new friends, private chat, global chat, and giving gifts are all features of WIDILAND, an NFT networking game that allows you to communicate with other players. Depending on the season, there will be more fun activities for gamers to engage in and win rewards, such as horse races, cookery competitions, and animal festivals. Marketplace and tokens. Wildland has its own NFT market, where gamers and traders can also use Witty to purchase digital content as NFTs, direct from the producer or the primary market, or acquire them from other players, all on one network. Then there's the WSO token, which is WIDILAND's native money. It is a second token with an endless supply that can be used for certain purposes in the WIDILAND ecosystem. Now it's time to discuss the most crucial part of every new cryptocurrency, tokenomics. WIDILAND, like Axie Infinity, used a dual token concept in which one token is used for management, purchasing, and selling stuff, while the other is used for in-game prizes. WIDILAND allotted 2.5% to IDO, 9.5% to private sellers, and 6% to seed partner in order to raise funds. The group and advisors will receive 20% of the overall supply. That's it from our side. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Make sure that you smash that subscribe button down below to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell icon beside it to be the first to know when we upload a brand new video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Until then,